great honor to be recognized for the Medal of Excellence Award from the School of Engineering. And one of the main reasons is that the School of Engineering has set me off on my career. It gave me the degree that I needed to essentially sell myself to industry and to be able to go and do what I've done throughout my career.
Tom represents everything that we were thinking when we established this award. One purpose of the award is to show our current students and our potential students all that Rutgers engineers can accomplish out in the world. And Dr. Kennedy is really an extraordinary example of what Rutgers engineers can accomplish.
My narrative is you can change your lifestyle. My father was an equipment operator for public service, electric and gas, so he's the guy who ran the cranes and lifting these big towers up and setting the poles in the ground and doing all that kind of work. My mother also worked, she was a waitress. You're influenced by your environment, right? You just naturally are. But my environment was not an environment that exposed me to a lot of career fields. And one of the things that changed my life over the time was getting into Rutgers School of Engineering.
By honoring Tom Kennedy, we are honoring a man who I believe follows his Air Force principles from the day he served in the Air Force to the day he became CEO of Raytheon. And that is, he's put integrity first, he's put in excellence in all he does, and he certainly put service before self.
It's hard to know where to begin with Tom. There are just so many great things to say. A wonderful leader, a really caring man, someone who is resilient and persistent and courageous, someone who really embodies everything that you would hope to have in a CEO.
It's about uniting a workforce of 120,000 folks and focusing them on what needs to get done. And our values were trust, respect, innovation, collaboration, and accountability.
When the book on the history of Raytheon is written, Tom will feature very prominently in it. He's the man who led us to our merger with the aerospace businesses of United Technologies. Would not have happened but for Tom's vision to create a diversified aerospace and defense systems provider that would help lead the world into a safer and better era. And Tom is responsible for that.
Tom Kennedy is committed to so many of the things that the school is committed to. Tom is clearly invested in diversity, equity, and inclusion, and providing a seat for everyone at the table. He knows that diverse teams provide better answers. And he really showed his commitment to the school when he and his wife Elaine established the Tom and Elaine Kennedy Scholarship for students in the School of Engineering, really encouraging us to support women that are in the school.
I'm proud to be a recipient of the Kennedy Scholarship. Going to college is an investment in my future, and it's one that I'm willing to make. And the scholarship has helped me ease the financial debt.
What we wanted to do, my wife and I, is to at least help some women to get into engineering, but can't afford to, then at least provide her the financial means to go get a degree. To help in our small way of getting more women into engineering.
Thank you, Dr. Kennedy, so much for supporting engineering students like myself. Him and I are both the first in our families to attend college. Viewing his successes, it basically motivates me to set high goals for myself and know that I can do anything I put my mind to.
Rutgers University, to me, is a bridge. And it's a bridge for folks like I was. And I think that bridge has to be maintained moving forward. It has to be the ability to leverage the Rutgers School of Engineering to develop those folks that would not normally have these kind of opportunities. It's all about opening up their eyes to see things that you wouldn't have seen before. Having a strong engineering background is great for CEOs. It was great for me. I look at the School of Engineering as my starting point, and that's why being recognized with the Medal of Excellence is such an honor for me.